Let me make sure I'm live. 1 second. Okay, looks good. This is entry 42, video 42 of this thing I'm doing. I left off yesterday here. Off stream, I decided to do some doodling. I got this far in my in the design I was working on here. You can see my reference is this robotic lady with the super thick thighs. It's not perfect. I'm not exactly. I don't hate it, but I'm not the happiest with it. It's what it is. Either way, I'm gonna work on the collage today here. I might do some doodling off stream or something, or let's see where that goes. So these things are all. Yeah, we'll just start with some chaos here. I don't really have a proper design plan for this page yet. These three images, they might get removed entirely or moved around the page. They're kind of more for the character sketch here that I was doing. Um, I'm really enjoying the character designs. Like, yeah, I've just been enjoying doing it. This page too, I want to finish eventually, but right now I'm not feeling incredibly inspired to work on this one. Mostly I just want to finish the backgrounds. I need some contrast. Like this 3 panel thing over here I find kind of neat, almost like a comic book. So you have the night sky and some kind of middle ground, like a city kind of thing. And then instead of like underground, I kind of wanted to do like a opposite, like upside down kind of world with like the sky, the bright blue sky down here and nighttime up here. On this page, I'm not sure exactly. It's more like a retro, like more like a cyberpunk city kind of vibe with all the neon lights and stuff. But we'll come back to that later. I'm working very like disorganized here, but I'm working. Um, Either way, I'm just gonna start. Um, let's see where this goes. I like the idea of having a central figure here somewhere. I think it's gonna be this bigger lady, and this taller is the larger one. I mean, I like this random little circle thing I got here. Put that there. What else I got here? There's some interesting shapes in this design, in this image. I'm just gonna pull it apart here. What I want to do actually, I need to move these characters because they're not exactly, they're not fitting together. Rather, they look like separate images, which they kind of are at the moment. This is a cool thing too. I kind of want to do something with this. Something like this, I guess. We put that there for now. It kind of removes the feathers from her head, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I want to put an emphasis on all these little eyes too eventually. I thought that was a really cool part of that image. Either way, I want to move some of these other images, these sections. Um, I do like how this one right here in particular. I really like this one, despite how chaotic it is. It's just the form is interesting. So I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna rename this bird lady. Sure. And we'll start grouping these things together. These are on the same thing. So group, quick group. What is that? That's it's there. I think this is the last image in that set, almost. Just combine that. Aztec Thighs already has a name. It's on his own layer already too. I did that the other day, I think. I'm gonna move this here for now. I just need to organize first here, and then I can start doing something useful. Oh, the name changed. Bird Lady. I'm just trying to look for the wings here, quick. Now, the rest of the image is kind of like just not important, I don't think. Though I'll find out in a moment here still. Bird Lady. What else is and the only cool part about this right here is this little blue and the eyes are important actually, so I'll make sure I keep that. Even though it just kind of looks like random noise, like static, it's important. To make sure it's. And this can go in that layer, in this grouping, I mean. Cool. So let's move Bird Lady over too. She can go on top of up here. Now, this is probably my least favorite of the 3 images I created, but I think it has the most potential. So we're gonna roll with that. These 2 compilations can just stay up there for a bit. Here, we're going. The edges are kind of nonsensical here, so I can like kind of fix these a bit, very simply just by chopping them off like this. And maybe I use that. Probably don't though. I'll cut that to a new layer for a second so I can see if I can like get anything interesting out of this. Probably not. Let's just delete that. So I have a lot of images here to play with. I shouldn't be so particular about what I'm stuck on here. I do find this interesting. Maybe I get rid of the body entirely. I like the background. What is this? That is kind of nonsense too. I don't need that there. I like this form. I like the idea of making this larger, maybe. The body of this, not the bird lady, this thing. I'm gonna lock the bird lady and the Aztec thighs, so I don't accidentally ruin those. So there's some weird image artifacts over here. I'll erase quick. But yeah, we just kind of, let's see. I like the idea of like a Earth Mother Goddess kind of thing going on here. I also like the general pyramid vibe. Maybe I'll just take out the pyramid and use that somehow. I'm getting a little bit caught up on this image in particular, but it's okay. Cut that to new layer. And over here we do the same. I want everything that is not the rock lady. Something like that. Oops. And that can get cut to new layer too. So now I have her on a separate area than I do these background pieces. Now I could my idea is something like this. I really like the steps. They look really interesting to me. Some of these grassy bits up here are kind of neat too. Let's see. Maybe not actually. I don't know. I do like the goddess figure here. Let's keep that for now. Get rid of the top here. It's not very useful. I'm gonna make a quick duplicate of her head. Bring this up because I want some of the feathers. I think the feathers are add a cool touch. I want them to be visible, obviously. So, let's see. Let me do some mess with the channels here quick, just to see what kind of I'm looking to make like more contrast between the different parts of the image here. That should help a little bit there. So I'll pull all the green out like that. Then we have these that's left. Make sure this is on top. There's something about her having two sets of eyes that I think is neat because it adds to the fact that my original image there had a bunch of eyes. And this makes this circle look more like a crown here, which I find interesting. So let's lower the opacity a bit and let's see if I can get rid of the parts that don't work, which is like this. Increase the opacity again. Let's cut off this a bit just so it looks more organic. The ears are kind of weird, so let's get rid of those. This form here is not exactly working like I want it to either. Let's switch layers for a moment and fix up this one too. It's not exactly. Just do something like that. Has like the hints of the feathers, but they aren't too overpowering. Then I'll pull this up to the front so it's like where do I want it? I want it like right here, a little bit more forward. And then I'll play with some color balancing on this to make it a little bit more interesting. There's a lot of purples and reds in the back, so let's go magenta. Let's just do some red at random. Magenta again. That looks cool. Yeah, the needs a magenta color there. I don't want it almost like not to be noticeable, just vaguely there. Cool. Okay, so the body needs a huge reworking. It's not there's like not much there that I've done. It's kind of mostly the original image. Let's see. We'll start bringing other pieces in. So this is neat too. Let's see what we can do with this. So this half of the image here is interesting. I can make her look like massive by making the runes around her look very small. Then get rid of some of this, so just I only want one humanoid figure here. Though that's kind of neat. I don't know what to use it for yet. And this side, we can start moving this over to. Start getting a little bit more haphazard. I can fix up parts where it doesn't look right later. I'll just stretch this half of this image down. Maybe something like that. Just get rid of it there. We'll fix up that jagged line after. I don't like, let's see. I want all this green stuff here, but I don't really want this robotic part. We can just do something like that and clean that up again after. I like the colors here. Put this on a lower layer and something like that. It's cool because it kind of expands her headpiece into this thing. So we'll keep that. It adds a little bit more noise too, so it makes everything look less organic or less. I don't know what the proper word is there. More unified in some way. Let's not mess with her. Let's see. What's this? We're just gonna continue doing stuff without too much worry here. I like this motif already, of the faces kind of coming out of the sides maybe. This is kind of neat. We'll do that. I'll make sure this is on like a bottom layer. Is there a way to like quickly send this to the top and bottom layer, new layer, merge layer below? I'll be honest, I don't know what a lot of these things do. I'm kind of just looking out of curiosity now. That's neat, actually. That looks cooler than it did before. Wait, what was this? Pattern overlay? That's cool. It has like this half-tone kind of look. Inner glow. No. I will just do that for now. That's neat, though. I need to play with those functions a bit more in the future. I don't like how this half of the image is looking, though, so I'm going to do this. Copy that layer, paste it. Oops. Yeah, my friend got me on the matcha tea, and man, it's awesome. I see myself lagging a lot during some of these updates, but it's okay. I hope my sound's still okay. I think my camera's just a little bit laggy. Yeah, so now we have this image here, so we're gonna simply flip it and put it over here. Let me remove the bottom layer. And I'll get rid of this here. Not that much, just enough. Something like that. So the easy way to do that is to make sure everything is I'll wait for things to load. I have a decent computer, but I'm kind of asking a lot of it right now. To be fair. Then we invert selection because we have the other half of it, and I want to erase the layer underneath it. Give it a second here. Okay. I kind of like that this side's darker, maybe. Though I'm curious what happens if I get rid of that. Does it look better or worse? These like special layers are a little bit more annoying to edit. Yeah, I like it darker. Okay. I'm gonna convert this back to like a normal layer because it's kind of annoying. I should be able to do that, right? I'll just combine these layers. Combine those layers. I think that's neat. I'll keep that. Let's see what else we can do here. I have a lot of these like where is she? Oh, it's way down there. Why? It's okay. I think these images are cool, but I'm not sure how much use I can get out of it exactly. I've also got to rotate it back some a bit there. So I'm looking at this image and I see, so these buildings are cool. Her face is really interesting too. I like the idea of the grass down here, kind of like this. I'm gonna do a haphazard cut job here. I'll cut that to new layer. Move this part over here somewhere high like this. I like the steps right there. They look kind of neat. Even this little piece there looks interesting vaguely. Though it might need to get moved. This is a very fun style, I think. The Aztec aesthetic. I want to bring her headpiece forward, so I'm going to put it here. I'm going to zoom in a bit and pull this thing out. Just like this part, I guess. Cut that to layer and then bring it forward. Oh, it's got to be up near the top, actually. The one downside to having too many layers is that there's a lot of work just moving around. Something like that. Put it there. Let me add could darken it, and that might. Oops. Well, let's see what happens if I just change the color on it. Cyan looks vaguely interesting. Now maybe it looks better on the bottom layer there. And then maybe I get rid of the red instead. Where is it? Could also bring this this blue thing forward a bit. I want to get rid of just a little bit of this thing here. I'll even move it over. I'll flip it and go on the other side. This kind of adds more highlight to the headpiece. There you go, spread there. I kind of dig the rock uh, face for torso kind of deal here. It looks weird, but that's kind of the fun of it, maybe. What can I do with this? I'm not sure. I have so many images here. I'm not sure where to start. So I'm kind of just it's fairly random, not exactly random. I like these circular shapes, so that's why I'm going for those first. I think I should be able to do something interesting with them. Like even just this gives it a faint feeling of like clashing energies that I kind of dig. And that's a little bit too powerful. Let's put it down a bit. Then it's kind of like blends in with the other stuff in a cool way. Cool. What else? Just pull some. I'll see what else. This is a neat shape too. I like the infinity sign kind of hidden in this. I also like the background. Seems like it might be interesting for as like a border piece. Maybe if I put in the back, that will serve what I wanted to do here. Yeah, summer's almost here, man. I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm so excited for summer. So there's some things I like here and some things I don't really care about. So this thing right here I like. I'm gonna keep this, cut that. On the other side here, it's like nothing noticeable is happening. I'll move it. My paint layer can move down a bit too. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. Could rotate this maybe. Do something interesting with this piece. Oops. Rotate. I like this idea here. I'm gonna copy and paste this layer and do the same thing. I was too fast about that apparently. I want to copy and paste this layer and pull it over here. I'm gonna rotate it, or sorry, mirror horizontal like that. And the middle here, I kind of don't like, so I'm gonna combine the two layers and just erase it. Basically just like that. I'll figure out how to fill in the bottom there after. On this layer, I want to start erasing some of this because I went over the border a little bit too much. The flies are out too. Yeah. What else we got here? When I made this punk lady, I was very happy about it, but now I don't really know what to do with her. She doesn't. I'm not sure she fits the theme, the image anymore. But it would be cool if I could. Would be cool if I could make it work somehow. Let's grab a lot of this pink. And the purples are cool. Let's grab this. What does it look like? I could continue this swirly vibe going down. I want to do something with this half of the page now. I'm not sure what. I feel like I have too many feminine forms on this already, so let's get some variety. Kind of a swirling form here is be neat, maybe. Kind of center this a bit better, maybe. It's about center. Now this can get brought up. A lot of these shapes in the middle can kind of get removed. There's something I kind of like about that idea. I need to get rid of that random gray blob, wherever that is. This form's interesting too. I'm not sure how usable it is. I like the idea of making this page very eye heavy. Though I didn't exactly generate the Monroe picture on purpose, but it's there, so. There's something vaguely interesting about that, I think. I want to kind of get rid of the face here in the center, so I'm going to cover that with something. I do like this, the eyes. The eyes have it. What else here? I like this form a lot. The swirling energies are very fun. Let's put it down. Let's put it up a little bit more. So let's grab these swirling purple things and pull them out. And we'll pull these things up. Do I like that? Kind of. Let me go back. I want to make sure I'm grabbing everything I want first. So let's see. Well, this image is already missing some of the white. Oh wait. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so there's already some. I want to grab this blue stuff. As much as possible. Maybe not that much, but we'll see how that looks. Minimize that for now. Something fun about that. I want to get rid of the background though, mostly. Make this a bit larger. We have this kind of a more cosmic swirly thing vibe going on here now. What do I do with her? I still have like a bunch of these eyes here to play with. I like the idea of trying to use them still. I feel like this page should have a lot of eyes just because it's kind of like a motif that's occurring here already. Could try that. Let's see. Just pull the eyes out. Good. Something more like that, and that's kind of neat because they kind of break the page a bit. They break off of the square. I had like a small phase where I was everything I made was not squared. I like intentionally broke the canvas as possible as in as many ways as possible. And I went too overboard with that idea, but in principle, it's a neat idea. We'll do this. I like that it kind of yeah, it breaks the page in a neat way. I want this one over top, and I want it up top here, yeah. And it's kind of thematic, up and down, contradicting energies. Let me put this down. Make it opaque and kind of like. I like that her hair is almost there. You can kind of like see there's a figure there. I need to get rid of the central face though. It's not. It is not the vibe. This is a little bit closer, maybe. Let's pull this down. On the bottom layer here, I like this little gem in the center of her forehead. Pull that forward. What am I on right here? Threshold 21. Do this. I want to like all this blue stuff, so I'll keep pulling at the blue. I kind of want to bring this blue stuff up to. I'm kind of working. My space is kind of huge here. I'll also make this more smaller. That look cooler. I want this to be like in the center of her forehead almost. Maybe I even change the colors a little bit off on it. It feels. That's better. That's better too. Yeah, it just needs to be darker. So we'll do that. No, what's the auto contrast does? No. Let's see if I burn it again. That's neat, yeah. We'll do that. I'll leave it there for now. I want to do something with this image here, though. I guess I should, these eyes are probably the focal point here. But she needs a face. This is vaguely interesting, actually. A little bit, might be cool to hide her main eyes. Where are we? Yeah, this thing here. I want to kind of like hide her main eyes with it, I think. We have like all these like other eyes to look at instead. So I'll come over here for a second. This image here is a good way to do that. I'm gonna take this spirally infinity circle thing and a bit of this one too. I want to kind of symmetric, so let's not take too much. Something like this. Not exactly what I was going for. Let's see how it looks. I want to bring that down maybe. I even burn it. I want there aren't a lot of shadows, but I want the shadows to be darker. Maybe just so I can remove them. Or maybe I just use the shadows instead. I want to do something else here. I want to, let's see, burn. Oops. Burn. Let's try to burn the midtones. Or maybe just burn the shadows again and let's see what else we can pull off of this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. It's kind of, I think it's something interesting in some way. Maybe we just further enhance this part with a little bit more detail there. I kind of like that. Let's just do that. I want to fix this up somehow. I don't know if this is the right way to do that yet. Let's see. Something different I can do here is I can grab all of the orange here. Then I go back down to the layer with all the eyes on it, and I delete that. I come back up and come back up to the orange layer. Would blend a little bit better like that. A little bit hard to tell if that's like a reasonable difference or not. I like the idea of this now actually being underneath all this. Let's see how that looks. Something like that, yeah. That can stay where it is. It's very useful there. This layer isn't being used yet. Let's see what I can do with this. I kind of want to flip this and then vertical it and put it up here, maybe. Yeah. I want to get rid of the area on her face, though, and move that over. Rotate it again. It's kind of neat. I need to get rid of this big gray splotch. Where is it? Oh, there it is, right? Yeah. I can get rid of, maybe I can move it, probably not. Maybe actually, maybe. That adds something of value, I think. It's a little bit weird, a little bit janky. I don't hate it. It's 55 minutes down the drain here. I want to. Let's see, I can pull this up. The face here is fine. That is cool. That is also fine. Well, actually, I want to get rid of a little bit of the excess here. I'll fix up some of these straight edges too, like here. Let's see, what is that adding? It's only adding value to the right side of the image. I can get rid of all of this, basically, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah. could do, put that there for a little bit of leaf. Oh, excuse me, man. I can kind of tell it's I gotta ban someone here 1 second. I can kind of tell it's like coming spring. Just because of my I'm sneezing more. Yeah. Uh, Whatever. I'm rolling with it. This thing here is kind of neat too. I wanna pull this back. Let me put this on its own layer. I want to pull it back behind these ruins, and then it's gonna look like kind of like foliage. It should look like foliage. Yeah, like that. Just a little bit of detail. Hardly adds anything, but it adds something. Even like this little cosmic star thing looks kind of neat. It looks a little bit out of place. Her face is here is a little bit too visible now too, so I can kind of come back here. I like that bit. Um, so I need most of this here. Let's see. I want to center that a bit better, like there. And I want to hide her face somehow. Maybe I just pull forward this thing. Just pull that down a bit. It's kind of giving off some maybe kind of like tiki head vibes. Like, I can hide that a bit better in a bit here. Um, let's see what else I got here. I'll pull this down. This might be interesting. It might be interesting if I can like hide it within her face somehow. I like the idea of we have the blue sun there, and I pull forward this other half too. Let me make sure I don't see what I'm doing here. I can also like press isolate active layer for a moment and get rid of the middle here. Then I can pull this onto its own layer, and then I can unselect that. Then I can bring this forward. And that actually has like a kind of a two-tone thing going on, which I think is neat. I still want to hide her eyes somehow, I think. A little noisy. Maybe I'll get rid of that little splash of whatever it is in the center. Kind of just nonsense scribble. So I like parts of this. I don't like the fact that it's like covering her eyes in such an ugly way, though. Let's do this. Do I want that at all? Oops, wrong layer. I think that looks kind of neat. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. No, that's an hour and 1 minute. Yeah. Um, Adios. I will catch whoever's watching this in the future. I'll catch you tomorrow in the future of tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.